Hi guys, my name is Roger and in this video I'm going to use the MV-8000 as a pumping machine. And what do I mean with a pumping machine? For sure you know this special effect in EDM music, this boom, 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 this ducking sound, this sidechain effect. And I'm going to use the analog modeling base of the MV-8000 and I'm going to use external hardware putting into the MV-8000 and then creating that sound. Let me explain it to you. Here we go. The effect we're going to create is this one. For this we are going to use the analog modeling base, which is an effect. Here we see MFX. And here we see analog modeling base. Okay, let me create a new MIDI track. I'm going to add a MIDI track. And here the output assigned needs to be MFX. After 16 you will see MFX. Okay, this is the one we're going to use. So I'm going to change this name to MFX. Now I'm going to adjust the parameters. I'm going to make sure that I have a MIDI channel of a synthesizer active here on this track. I choose in this case my GV-1080, which is on A4, and I close it. Now we go to the effect session and I'm going to show you from the beginning how to create that sound. So I go to library. Now I choose the analog modeling base and I can choose, for example, this one. So I say this one, I'm going to use this. So if I now play my keyboard, you will hear the sound of the analog modeling base. And this should be the GV-1080. Okay, that's the GV-1080 and this is the analog modeling base. I'm going to edit that sound. So we're here now in the MFX edit of the modeling base and I'm going to open the depth of the synth LFO and I'm going to put it on 100. In the VCF section I'm going to lower down the volume of the oscillator 1, I'm going to lower down the volume of oscillator 2 and the external in I'm going to put on 100. What does external in means? This is the incoming sound on the inputs of the MV-8000. I'm going to put this on 0 also and this one I put on 100. The cutoff. Then here the envelope, I'm going to change it also. I put this one on 100, I want to have 100 depth, and this one also on 100, this one also on 100. This I'm going to turn down. The VCA, also this one on 100. And the attack, decay, and sustain release of this one, also these ones on 100, 100, this one on 0. And I want to have a little release of the sound on 35, perfect. Then the velocity sense on 0. I want to have a delay as a tempo sync. Okay, I'll leave it on that. I want to have a little bit more feedback level and a little bit more effect level. And I want to have a chorus, this is good. Tempo sync, a long tempo sync, a little bit more depth. Okay, cool. So I've adjusted some things now. I'm going to the LFO again and then I will change this one to a quarter note and this one to saw. Okay, so let me play now on my keyboard and let's see if we have this sound. Okay, so it works. Very cool. I will show you the difference between the waveforms of the LFO. This is the saw. This is the square. And here the triangle. So you can choose what you want. Also you can put here delay on the starting moment of the synth LFO. Let's put it on 100. Here's it coming. What we're now going to do is to play with the 3 knobs, but first we have to assign those knobs. and I want to assign the following. I want to have tempo sync on C1. So I do not assign C1. So the tempo sync now is on C1. On the VCF, I want to have this one and this one under C2. Well, this one is already on C2 and this on C3. So I do not assign C3. So now we have under C3 the cutoff frequency, under C2 the resonance, and I have the tempo sync under C1. If I now turn C3 knob, hear what happens with the sound. So you can adjust the incoming sound. The original sound of the GV1080 is like this, but with the analog modeling bass you can change that sound. And with C1 you can adjust the tempo of the LFO. Look what happens. How cool is that? In my opinion, very cool. How does it sound with a beat? Okay, and because it's tempo synced, if I speed up the tempo, the LFO should adjust to the beat. Let's give it a try. And it works. As you can hear, you can add external sound. In this case, my synthesizer are connected to the external in. And then you can add this synth LFO, open up the VCA, and then you get the pumping sound. Very cool feature. I like it a lot. So, thank you guys for watching, and we see each other next time. Bye bye, bye bye.